Hey guys, Random RC here. Today we'll be having a look at an Arduino Uno. The Atmega 328 is the main chip and the main controller on this board. It's got a 16 MHz crystal, so what are we going to be doing with it? Well, we're going to get some RGB LEDs and we are going to control them using the Arduino. Also, I might use my RFID or NFC shield from Adafruit. So first of all, we'll cut a segment of the LEDs off of the strip. We will then cut back the silicon to show the pads, then we're going to solder to the pads, and then we're going to connect wires to it, and then if you want, you can put some heat shrink over the wires. Also, I'm going to make a little board up with transistors. I'm using 3 transistors because, well, there's 3 types of colors, and each color is a different LED itself, but it's all mixed into the same package, so it looks like there's one, but there is 3. So you're probably wondering, why don't I use the PWM output on the Arduino? Well, unfortunately, they won't supply enough current, so therefore we're going to need some transistors. Now, I'm using BC338s, but you could use BC547s, it's just that I had the BC338s around. Now, unfortunately with this design, you're going to need either 2 batteries, or you're going to need to make a harness to use 1 battery. Now, I'm going to be using 2 batteries. One's at different levels, so I'm going to use a 9-volt battery for the Arduino, and I'm going to use a power pack to control the LEDs. Because the LEDs require much more power than the Arduino does. Now, some things you will also need is some of these wires here that I've got off the internet. I'll put a link in the description. Another thing you might want is a breadboard or a prototyping shield. Well, I've got the prototyping shield and a breadboard on top. So here are the connections here. You've got the ground, blue, green, red, power to the LED, power, and the BC338s. Here's the back of the board here. So here's the code here. This part is setting the pins to an output rather than an input. So here's how you turn the red LED on. Then you delay it for 2 seconds. Then you're going to turn the green LED on. Then you're going to delay it. Then you're going to turn the blue and then on the white. So we're going to upload that now. Be sure to check out part 2 when it comes out. I'll be using my NFC shield to control the different modes on this. So here's what it's looking like now. So it's going red, then green, then blue, then white. So now I've got some other code here from adafruit.com, and this is what they came up with. I did not come up with this at all. I'll link it in the description below, and this is what this does. So it fades into the red, then goes into all the different colors. So that just about wraps up the video on this Arduino Uno. Buying links for this will be down in the description below. Be sure to like if you liked this video and dislike if you disliked. Also subscribe.